Hey, so when everybody's growing up, everybody, their first thing they want to do is they want to be a sports star. The majority of everybody growing up, it's first dream. It's just like a luxurious life, and it just looks like the way to go. But once you get there, if you get there, there's many things that can get in your way, and you always want to be the best. Some people don't go the right route about it. They end up turning to bad decisions such as drugs and steroids to make themselves better rather than doing the right thing. Well, first of all, we're going to go with the right things. The right things to do would just be one thing, such as you got to use something like this, maybe a little more, a little protein bar, feed your body the right stuff, and use this with weightlifting and lots and lots of training to make yourself the best you can be. Because you got to get to the level that you want to be at. Then, however, there are the people who go downhill and do anything they can to be the best, such as cheating and using drugs and stuff along that effect, and that's what we're going to get into. So, the baseballreference.com gives us one example on people who cheated to get money, even though they cheated to lose. They got money out of the deal, which is not the way professional athletes handle the thing. It's the 1919 Black Sox scandal, where 8 members of the Chicago White Sox intentionally threw the World Series so the Cincinnati Reds would win. That's one example of many that people have cheated for their own gain to get money. Another example would be Pete Rose betting on his team to win. Although he did bet on his team to win, betting in baseball is still wrong, and it's frowned upon, and it's just a wrongdoing of the sport. And due to the fact that he did that, now he's not allowed in the Hall of Fame, even though he's one of the best players of all time. So it'll catch up to you eventually. Another big problem in sports is steroids. And as ESPN.com, the weekly news story, talks about Barry Bonds and other numerous players using steroids to beef up. The thing about Barry Bonds is when he broke the scene, he was one of the best players to come on, and he went from a little skinny guy to just big, bulky, big guy, big neck, everything on him just grew pretty much what seemed to be overnight, and what really raised speculation around the game. And many guys such as Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, all these guys who were beefed up were caught in the act of using drugs to enhance their performance and really make themselves better. And once again, steroids isn't the way to go. You'll get caught up to those guys, and they had to serve lots of suspensions because of the fact that they were on steroids, and it makes the game not fair for everybody else. All right. Different sport, still the same concept, along steroids and stuff like that, is Lance Armstrong, such as it's on the Bloomberg.com. It's a news article, and it goes in depth on Lance Armstrong and how he admitted to cheating. He used steroids and blood transfusions, which is refreshing his blood by using old blood that was previously taken out and putting it into his system to help with his endurance, and it helped him win an all-time record of Tour de France's in cycling. And he got caught and got stripped of all his titles, took his money away, and now he's got to live with the fact that he's known now not as a great cycler, but as a cheater. So it caught up to him as well. The last thing that we're going to hit on is Sammy Sosa cheating with a corked baseball bat. That is just kind of over-the-top cheating. All you have to do is make contact with the baseball and it flies, because extra stuff hooked in there, and you get caught for that. And he might not have been as great as a hitter as he was if he would have done it naturally. He also got caught using steroids, so he's a double cheater in the game to make himself better. So basically, moral of the story here is you got to work hard and do it naturally rather than using substances or cheating just for the good of yourself. You got to take it back to the kid who fell in love with what they do and what you did to get there, because odds are you didn't use steroids to get there, and you didn't lose on purpose when you were younger. So you just got to think about that, and that would ultimately clean the games up and make them better to watch and more natural. And you're seeing people who are naturally the best and not the product of something else. So, Sam.